First, at 6, the trial begins for a former North Kingstown basketball coach. He's accused of sexual misconduct. Aaron Thomas is accused of performing so-called fat tests on students, sometimes while they were naked. Good evening. I'm Patrice Wood.
I'm Gene Valicenti. We've been following this for years and continue with tonight's court action as NBC 10's Gabrielle Caracciolo reports from Washington County Court on jury selection. Gabrielle?
Gene, Patrice, today potential jurors filled out questionnaires for both teams of attorneys to review. This jury selection process is expected to take all week.
Well, as in any criminal case, as you all know, a defendant has no obligation to testify, and if he or she chooses not to, the jury is not to draw any negative inference from that.
Former North Kingstown basketball coach Aaron Thomas could take the stand to testify in his own defense. Outside of Washington County Court, his lawyers say they're open to it, but haven't made a final decision yet.
Whether or not Mr. Thomas takes the stand in this particular case is a strategic decision that will be made a little bit further into the case.
He's accused of conducting body composition tests, also known as naked fat tests, on teen athletes.
So the conduct in this case, many jurors may consider to be inappropriate. The issue is, was it criminal? And we're here to do everything we can to prove to the jury it was not criminal.
Investigators say they interviewed former North Kingstown students dating back decades, but could only bring 2 charges against Thomas because of the statute of limitations. He's pled not guilty to 1 count of second-degree child molestation and 1 count of sexual assault.
Do you anticipate it will be difficult to find an impartial jury?
Absolutely. Because the media exposure on this case and the optics of a adult male coach being alone with students in various stages of dress is something that strikes at the heart of all potential jurors.
Now, if a jury is selected this week, the trial will start with opening arguments on a Monday. After that, it's expected to last about 2 weeks or maybe a little bit longer, with about 24 total witnesses being called to the stand. In Wakefield, Gabrielle Caracciolo, NBC 10 News.